Here they are. Ella's little babies, born on January 17th, I think. Anyhow, they're all doing really, really well. Just getting to the point where they're venturing out of the box, and surprise, surprise, 3 of them are long hairs. I always knew Ella had the softest, most velvety coat, but her mother's a short hair, and her father is a short hair but a carrier. And I honestly have never gotten a long hair out of her mother before, so this was a big surprise. The first one is the red and white boy. He might end up being a cameo. A cameo is a red and white that has white at the root of the coat, so it's a really, it's a very peachy color, and it kind of glows, if you can get my drift here. Anyhow, when I part the hair of his red, I can see white at the root, so that would make him a cameo. Cameo is the name given to red tabby or red and white cats that have white root hair. Oh, and he looks like his eyes are going to be green. Still very pretty, but the lightness is just not as evident before, so I think they're going to be green. It's going to be a very pretty shade of green, though, because they looked like they were going to be blue, and that's what they look like when they're going to be a nice, bright shade of green. Anyhow, he's got a perfect little tail. He's got really nice markings. You can see the tabby lines, which you also see on a cameo. But he's just got the sweetest face with a perfect split of color, symmetrical markings on his head. Ella thinks he's the bomb. She thinks all of her kittens are the bomb. Ain't ya? He's like, yes, and he lets you hold him, and he's very relaxed, which is always a good indication. When you can just handle the kittens and they just melt in your hand, it usually means they're going to melt in your hands when they're adults, too. Hi, buddy. How you doing? It's very cute. He's already spoken for, and I'm sure that his new mom is going to just love him to pieces, because he's a really sweet cat. Really sweet. If he's anything like his mother or his father, he's going to be fantastic. And very splashy and very pretty. I think somebody left the box here. They went motoring around the back of the room. Okay, the next kitty is a little brown tabby and white girl. There's a slight chance that she's a silver tabby, and that would be with white root hair, but I could see it last week, but I don't see it as much this week, so I don't know. It could be just mouse coat. Sometimes kittens get a grayish coat at the base of their hair, but it doesn't mean they're a smoke. It just means that they maybe had a spiked temperature for a day or two, and they call it mouse coat or fever coat. But this girl last week looked like she had white root hair, but now I don't see it as much. So I guess she's a brown tabby. But that's okay. I like those two. I like her so much I'll probably be keeping her, unless somebody comes along that really wants to have a beautiful, solid girl for breeding or showing. I've been trying to make brown tabby long hairs for the last 15 years, and this is the first one I've gotten in a very, very long time, so I'm very excited about her, and I probably will keep her. Anyhow, she is a brown tabby, long hair girl. You can see the hair starting to come in on her head. She has a really pretty face, really sweet look. She's also very sweet. Okay. Need to trim your nails. The next kitten is a tortoiseshell long hair with a very, very sweet face, a nice open expression. She's going to have green eyes, or maybe gold eyes. Anyhow, her coat's coming in really nice. She has an absolutely fabulous tail. It's a hard right turn. It's going to be a fabulous fan. When the palm hair comes in, she is very healthy and spunky and eats very well, which is always nice to see in young kittens. That gets them through the weaning process better if they've got a lot of baby fat. She's a doll face. Aren't you? Aren't you? She's like, yes, I am. I'm cute and I know it. And yeah, she's a long-haired tortie, JBT, and honestly, there are very few of them that were ever born in the country, in the world, and I am very proud to have this little girl in my house. Yes, you're very cute. Got all kind of belly spots and spots on your legs. She is a really good tortie because she's mainly a black cat with patches of red and cream on her and enough on her face that you can see her cheekbones and her structure, and so she should do well in the show ring if someone was interested in showing her either as a whole cat or in the altar class. It's called Premiership in CFA, and it's called the altar class in TICA. But she would be a hard cat to grand in championship because the judges don't see solid cats too much, so they have a tendency to use the high white cats. But I like cats with some color, some flash. And here is the second tortie. She also has a really nice split, a blaze up her nose, and enough cream on her face so that you can see her try to put them together. God, they're almost identical twins. This one has a dark blaze, and this one has a light blaze, but they look very much alike. She also appears to be long hair. Her coat's not as long as the first tortie. She has also a little zigzag tail that has turned out to be just perfect. She has some cream on her left foot, so that's the major difference in the fact that the cream goes up her face. The other one has kind of like dark that goes up her face. So this one has more patches of cream and red on her body than the other one, and it's hard when they're small and kittens to see. But she's going to be very dramatic tortie. Very, very dramatic. I'm 90% sure she's a long hair too, but she just doesn't have as much coat as the other one has. Yes! Look at those. Come on, Ella, don't sit on your girl. She's like, and I want to be pet too. Anyhow, she's got the cutest little tortie toes. Oh my God, on both feet. And she's got all kind of spots on her belly. You're adorable. You know that. You are adorable. I'd like to try to show you the two of them together, but it's kind of hard when I'm not the only person here. This is tortie number 1. The perfect fan tail. And kind of a black blaze going up the front of her nose. And this is tortie 2. Looks very much like her, has more patches of coloring, and has the cream blaze going up her nose. And her tail's a little zigzag tail. It's going to be really cute too. So these are the girls. And the 2 torties will be available as soon as they're old enough that I can get them pictures up of them. So if you see anything here that you're really crazy about, let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this brown tabby girl. She's just so cute. And I really want to beat my head against the wall in the show ring with another solid next year. It's been fun. And I managed to grand some of the very first solids in the world. So that's always fun to have a little bit of a challenge. Anyhow, and Caitlin, your baby is adorable. He's adorable. There he is with Mom. He likes to play with Mom, too, and she likes to play with him. Aren't you the sweetest boy? They're all sweet. They're all extremely sweet. Come on, Ella. You don't need to play that rough with him. Well, that's what bobtails do. They play rough, even with their kittens. They teach them at an early age that it's okay. Ella, come on. You don't have to teach them that well. She's like, but this is what bobtails do, Mom. Sometimes when bobtails go to their new homes, the owners will call me and say, oh my God, they're fighting so hard, they're wrestling so hard, and it's like, yeah, that's what they do. And if it's too much, either the kitten or the mom or the cat that's being played with will scream and let the other one know it's too much. But if they don't, they just learn how to be fearless little Japanese bobtails. Ella? I don't know if this is good. He seems to like it, though. Ella's a character. She's a really amazing cat. Very, very smart. Very sweet. Anyhow, this is Ella cleaning and wrestling with her baby boy. Ella! He's not a toy. Well, like I said, he's fine with it. So there we go. Brown tabby girl. First tortie that was born. And I'm going to call you Torty Toes because you've got all the patches on your toes. So for now, I'm just going to give them temporary nicknames so that I can't think of one for this girl, but I'm going to call this girl Moji because she reminds me of a cat I had a long time ago. That was a brown tabby long hair. We'll just call you Moji for now. We'll call you Torty Toes for now. We'll call you, what are we going to call you? I don't know. Tortitude. How about Tortitude? People always say, oh, but torties, they have such an attitude. Well, I haven't had that experience. My torties are just as sweet and loving as any other color. So for those of you that have heard the myth that torties are, a little bit difficult, it just is not true. Torties are, as a matter of fact, my torties have been some of the sweetest cats I've had. So there is no connection between color and personality. And when you've got a mother and father that have fabulous personalities, that's what you're going to get in the kittens because it's more genetic than it is socialization, in my humble opinion. So that's it. Sorry this got so long, but at least it'll give you a chance to see the babies and let me know if anybody tugs at your heartstrings. Say goodbye, kids.